I'm sorry, y'all. Welcome back to Good and Crazy News, y'all. It's your boy Aki, and I'm back with another episode. Why you looking like that?
I ain't got nothing to say.
You don't have nothing to say? Why you looked all shocked when I did that opening?
Because it was a loud noise.
It was a loud noise. Y'all know I got my co-executive producer in the house.
What's up, guys?
You can start the show right here when you clip it, okay?
Okay.
Just cut out all that first stuff. Y'all know the president is out here tripping again like he always is. Whoa! Y'all, let me take this picture down to Trump and put this one up down here because this is what needs to be over here. So, y'all know that President Trump has gone down there and messed with that the Venezuelan president, Maduro.
Yeah.
Now, y'all know that Donald Trump has been saying for a long time that we knew something was going to happen because he was just bombing them left and right. Okay? Mm-hmm. You know, every time they was trying to send a boat or whatever, they didn't know if it was drugs on it or whatever, but they would say it was drugs on these boats. And they was just bombing the boats indiscriminately, not knowing what's on there. And we knew he was going to do some rogue shit because what he was doing to those boats. He wasn't capturing the people on the boats and bringing them back to the country. He was blowing up them and the drugs, sending the drugs into the ocean to get all the animals and shit high. Mm-hmm. And then and doing the most like he always does. So we knew something was going to happen. Now, this guy, Maduro, at first, you know, everybody's all up in arms like, hey, what is Donald Trump doing, you know?
Yeah.
Y'all don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Are you about to be on your... Oh, I was about to say, because, you know, you be playing games 24/7. I can't get past it, y'all. So, we knew he was going to do something rogue. So, you know, there was 2 oil tankers that came through there carrying millions and millions of gallons of crude oil, barrels of crude oil that he took. Then he was like, we just going to keep the oil and the ships, too. He said he's going to keep the oil and the ships. So then, I don't know if everybody knows this, but they saying that he captured the president of Venezuela. Mm-hmm. Okay? In case y'all don't know this, Maduro is not the president of Venezuela. Mm-hmm. You know who the president is? Who? Remember the lady who won the Nobel Peace Prize?
Yeah.
She's the president of Venezuela. Maduro got voted out and in a Trump-style fashion will not leave once he got voted out.
Oh, okay.
So he stayed in charge.
Yeah.
So, but ever since they've been in charge of everything, the country has been falling apart ever since Maduro has been in charge.
Okay.
Now, his predecessor, I forgot his name. His predecessor handed over the economy to Maduro. Mm-hmm. Now, when this happened initially, Venezuela was very rich back then because they were selling their oil and everything. I mean, I think a loaf of bread down there was costing 25 cents and stuff like that. That's how rich they was. Like, everything was super cheap and everybody was making a lot of money.
Yeah.
So Maduro evidently turned the whole government into a big cartel.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
So he had all the terrible people take over the whole country and the whole economy and everything, and he wouldn't leave. But just like in other places around the world, i.e. United States of America, the rich wanted him to stay around, especially the cartels, but the poor wanted him gone.
Right. Yeah.
Okay? Now, the problem for the United States comes in like, okay, look, y'all done went down there, arrested that man, and brought him back to America, but what did he do to America? What y'all gonna charge him with? Because you just went down there and took that man and his wife out the house. They arrested him and his wife.
Oh, dang.
Now, down there in Venezuela, what also happened is his vice president has already been sworn in. Okay? Oh. Again, dissing the lady who actually won the election. Mm-hmm. So this is the cartel's way of just pushing her back up on top. Now, when this story first broke, I was, anti-Trump. But guess what? He's doing the right thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, is he doing it legally? That's where the question comes in at.
All right.
But do these people actually need... He's actually helping poor people? Mm-hmm. Like, what? He's actually helping poor people. Mm-hmm. I don't get it. It's like, this is not the Trump that I know. This is not the one that I know. You know, and I made a joke on Facebook. I was like, y'all, we got our 51st state, Venezuela. And then people are all up in arms because he said that we're going to run Venezuela
Right.
until he's able to get their president in. Well, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Because you have to get rid of the cartels that's running shit.
Right.
You can't just arrest the president, then they put in the vice president, and then you go, there you go, thank you, you're welcome, bye.
Right, like, oh, well.
No, not oh, well, but you're welcome, bye.
Yeah.
I did you a favor, that's it, bye. But I have a problem with Donald Trump saying this. We're going to make them very rich. Excuse me, Negro. How you going to make them rich while Americans is over here struggling and poor? You don't have to say that, okay? Don't say that, Trump. Now, listen, I told y'all, a lot of people love to say that I don't like Donald Trump and this and that and everything. They claim this and that and all of that. And I keep trying to tell the people who say that shit about me that, Aki's just a staunch Democrat. I keep trying to tell people I'm a centrist that leans left.
A centrist?
Yeah.
What's that?
A person in the middle, like you.
Oh, okay.
You ain't gonna push no buttons today?
True. That ain't cap.
So you ready to get to what the Associated Press and all these people have done? This came from NPR, y'all. It says Trump says we're going to run the country now after removing Venezuela's president. Okay, but here's the thing though, Trump. Listen, I'm conflicted here. You got to show us what you're charging Maduro with. Okay? Because right now, this can just be considered war crimes because you can't just go somewhere and just because you think you're the big bully on the block, you're just going to run over there and take over somebody's stuff.
What can you do? Conspiracy? Since he's working with the cartel? No.
Who's working with the cartel?
Didn't you say Maduro or whatever?
Maduro's doing what?
He's like letting... Never mind.
Go ahead, say what you're trying to say.
Wasn't you saying that he was like letting the
cartels run shit? Yeah.
Run stuff?
Yes.
So couldn't that be like corruption or something? I don't know.
Yeah, but that's in their own country.
You're right.
That's in their... That's like me going to your house and being like, what the hell's going on up in here? And start telling y'all what to do and moving your shit around in your house.
Yeah. Okay.
What's going on in my house ain't none of your damn business.
All right.
But you know what? I guess the world was tired of it. And Venezuela and China are also allies of Venezuela.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
It says President Donald Trump says the U.S. will run Venezuela until a proper transition can take place. And you know what's funny? He actually said that out of his mouth. He was like, we're going to run Venezuela until a proper transition can take place. A peaceful power of transfer power. Motherfucker, you didn't do that in this country. Okay? Hence January 6th, remember?
Yeah. I remember.
Oh, goodness, y'all. It says that he said he wasn't afraid of, I'm not afraid of boots on the ground. And definitely Saturday's military strikes that resulted in the capture of President Nicolás Maduro and his wife. We're there now, but we're going to stay until a proper transition can take place. Trump told reporters from Mar-a-Lago. Now listen, Trump, why the fuck you doing this from Mar-a-Lago? Why you ain't at the White House making this announcement? Why? I want to know the answer to that.
Right.
Why you at your house, your actual residence, speaking on this instead of being in the White House? This is a White House address that you're supposed to be making.
Yeah.
Right? So it says, so we're going to stay until we're going to run it, essentially until a proper transition can take place. Trump's remarks cap a dramatic future. Okay, you know how these people write. You got to listen to how they write these stories now.
Yeah.
Trump's remarks cap. Whoever wrote this, they knew what they were saying when they wrote this, y'all. Trump's remarks cap a dramatic few hours that began with reports of explosions in the Venezuelan capital, Caracas, the scale of which became apparent only when the president said Maduro and his wife had been captured. When you eat your plantains, you like Maduros or tostones?
I don't get that one.
His name is Maduros.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you eat your plantains. Do you like them Maduro or tostones?
Oh, okay.
You want them like the juicy,
Right.
with the caramel seal on them, or do you like them like chips?
I like them like chips.
You do?
Yeah.
You don't like Maduros?
I mean, I like both, but
Maduros
I prefer
is 10 times better.
I prefer chips.
It says Maduro and his wife Celia Flores are being brought to the U.S. in Iwo Jima to New York where they stand trial. Child, you know where they put him at?
What?
They in that Brooklyn center place with Diddy and what's the little boy name? What's the boy I like? My boyfriend. What's his name?
Luigi.
Yeah, Luigi's down there. They put him down there to that same jail in Brooklyn. It says with their stand trial, Trump claimed that having the U.S. run Venezuela was in the U.S.'s best interest. I do agree with that.
Yeah,
I agree with that. Run it because you basically, and Trump said he's not against putting troops on the ground. He's gonna have to.
Yeah,
he's gonna have to. Now, Americans are gonna be like, is this something that we should be poking our nose in, that you're going to send troops on the ground for them to get killed and do all of this? Is that worth it for these people? Because that's what's going to happen. There's going to be casualties.
Yeah.
Don't you play Call of Duty?
Yeah.
Okay, so don't you know you get killed sometimes?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to be the same thing.
Yeah.
Y'all, so I don't know if that's worth it. I don't know. I don't know. You better just use drones and shit. Don't be sending people out there. Hunt them people out. Use Navy SEALs. Use higher level military personnel instead of using just regular troops. Because using regular troops, only thing that's going to happen is they're going to get shot at.
Yeah.
And do you want that? America, do y'all want American troops down there on the ground getting shot at by Caracas, what you call them people, cartel people, or militia groups? What do you think about that?
I don't think.
Huh?
I don't think.
What you mean you don't? Okay, what you mean you don't think? Oh, we want to hear the bad stuff you got to say. Go ahead, say it.
No.
Yeah, we do. Mama said she don't think because she don't have nothing good to say. Child, we want to hear what you say that's bad as long as it ain't you know what in people. Cause
Right.
You know how you like to say, Mama. That's why you didn't want to say it, because you know what you like to say. You're like, I ain't got nothing to say about this, because all we need to do is M these people.
Oh, but come on, cat!
Y'all, it says Trump said a group of people would step in to run Venezuela, including Secretary of State Marco Rubio and Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth. Y'all, Aki. Oh, Lord.
Girl, you playing now.
No, I'm not.
Wait, child. Listen, they're going to send Pete Hegseth and Marco Rubio down there to run Venezuela. Child. Huh?
Able to run their own people.
No, they're not. Actually, they're not right now. Because if we left them in the state that they're in right now, the drug cartels would just take over. Like they've been. Like they do in Mexico and everywhere else. So it says, it added, U.S. oil companies will have military backup as they move into the region. Oh, okay now. Listen. So we're going to see Exxon Mobil and BP oil, or BP's not American, Shell vessels and all that, going down there, pumping their oil out and bringing it back to the United States. I guess that's the cost Venezuela going to have to pay for all this protection they need up down here. I ain't mad at that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Trump always says, take the oil. I don't know why they didn't just take the oil. He found somebody. He's second term president. He found a way to take somebody's oil, because that's what he always wanted to do, was take somebody's oil. Like I said when I talked about this last time, I'm like, nigga, if you're going to be hijacking motherfuckers and pirating their ships and stuff, all gas prices need to be going down. And guess what? I saw somewhere today gas was $1.99.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
Dang.
Huh?
I said, was that good or bad?
Good, because we've been paying almost $4 a gallon for gas for the longest time. See, Trump, this is what he's doing to build up his little raggedy legacy that's already tore up. Listen, Trump, it's too late. Okay, you should have did this shit in January. Then you could have followed up with all the other bullshit you did, and everybody would be like, well, we only paying 75 cents for gas, so who cares? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now, you know, you doing this shit in reverse. Y'all, my stomach is, I'm so starving, y'all. Oh, Lord Jesus. It says Trump made it clear he expects the U.S. to sell seized. Okay. Trump made it clear he expects the U.S. to sell seized oil assets, and he said he expects money that will go both to Venezuela as well as the U.S. He said U.S. oil companies will head to Venezuela to operate in their oil reserves, and the military is set to attack again if necessary to secure the effort. Child. Now listen, so we just gonna be over there pumping they shit and bringing it home. Child, I don't know. This is the cost. So if you're gonna do all of this for these people, Trump, and you also promised them you was gonna make them rich, okay? If you're gonna do all of this for them, you better do something for us too. And so while the gas prices is going down, because you know America is a capitalistic country, soon as food companies realize you're paying less for gas, here they go raising the price of food again. So you need to make sure that all this shit go down at the same time.
Yeah.
Threaten the food companies like, listen, y'all better not raise y'all prices right now, because I'm trying to have my legacy when I walk up out this motherfucker.
Right. I know what I'm doing. Don't mess it up.
No, he don't really know what he's doing, but he's doing everything the rogue way. He's like, fuck the laws and shit. This is what we gonna do. I don't care. I'm 80 years old. I might be dead by the time y'all indict my ass.
Come on,
Trump trial come up, he gonna be dead. Then again, he might not be, because his doctor told him to stop taking those aspirins every day. He's like, I want thin blood going through my system, not thick blood. Child, people gonna think I'm Republican after this story, you know. They gonna think I'm Republican. I'm not, y'all. I'm a centrist that leans left. Okay, it says Trump made it clear he expects the U.S. to sell the seized oil. He said U.S. oil companies will head to Venezuela to operate in their oil reserves. And he also said that they're going to build them all new refineries and shit and everything down there. You know how, have you ever seen the oil refinery before? Have you ever driven to like Corpus Christi or Houston where you see all those intricate pipes and shit going around with the fire spewing out the top? You ain't ever seen that? Nah. Okay, well, y'all, let me tell you, it's a daunting task to build an oil refinery. It is.
I bet, though.
I've
seen videos
task.
Online. So
Huh?
I've seen like the videos online and stuff.
Yeah, it's a daunting task. So if you think they're just going to go down there, first of all, who's going to be protected the most down there is going to be American oil companies. That's who the troops are going to be sent to first. Yeah. Troops are going to be surrounding them oil fields and shit and everything. I mean, I don't know what to say.
You're right.
You know? Yeah. They say that 50% of the people down there is with Donald Trump and half is not. Same like here in America, except it's more slanted to that. We're going to see what happens now. I guess Trump trying to figure out how he going to go out on top, child. If this is what you're going to do, and people been saying for a long time, wait for the process. That's what his supporters been saying. Y'all jump in the process, wait for the process. Okay. Come on with it.
Right. Yeah.
Come on. If you go, I'm going to tell you this one thing, Trump. If you're going to promise to make Venezuela rich, you better make us rich too in the motherfucking process. Because Americans are struggling right now, and you bankrupting us to help other countries and shit. You know, he's sending all our money to Venezuela. Yeah. In Argentina, $22 billion. $40 billion, I think that's the right number. And we can use $40 billion over here, trust me. Yeah. Y'all, oh goodness. It says, we're gonna have our very large United States oil companies, the biggest the world has ever seen. Go in, spend billions of dollars, fix that badly broken infrastructure, the oil infrastructure and start making money for the country. And we're so ready to stage a second and much larger attack if we need to do so, he said. Y'all get ready for the 51st state of the United States, Venezuela. Whether on paper or not, that's what it's going to be. This is a Panama situation going on. If you don't know what that means, look it up your damn self. Y'all, let's keep going. Yeah, I wanted to find out what the public people in Venezuela felt about this.
Yeah.
So I did a little digging around. Well, not really digging, because you know. It's 2025, baby. Digging only take 2 seconds. Y'all, back in the day, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all young generation people. If you want to do some digging back when I was your age, you had to get up, get dressed, get on a bus, and maybe even a train, go downtown, get to the library, pull the newspapers, look at microfiche. Do you even know what that is?
Microfiche?
Microfiche. They would take all the newspapers and from every day and put them on this reel that you had to look at. It had a white light behind it. It was like a film that went across. It was every day of the paper.
Oh, okay.
And you would look up, you would say, I want to know this story or whatever. It'll tell you which microfiche to pull. And then you can put it in that thing, run it through there. And then when you find the story that you want, you had to print that motherfucker.
Yeah, okay.
Or sit there and take notes copiously yourself.
All right.
That's how we was much smarter than these people that's coming up now. And you know what's so funny? Y'all have everything at y'all fingertips, and we still smarter than y'all. I don't get it. Listen. Okay, let me get back to this. Don't be looking offended. I'm not talking about you, just you. I'm talking about all of y'all.
I'm not offended.
When I say all of y'all, I mean all y'all 21-year-olds in the whole damn country. Maybe even around the damn world. Because y'all got it made. Y'all, it says public sentiment in Venezuela is currently a complex mix of relief, which I understand that. Because they like, shit, we tired of being poor. Fear and deep uncertainty. I understand all three of those feelings, don't you? Yeah. Huh? It says, following the sudden U.S. military capture of Nicolás Maduro on January 3rd, 2026, the mood varies significantly. Relief and hope. Many Venezuelans, particularly those in the diaspora, black ones. The diaspora means black people.
Yeah.
And those who have suffered under years of economic collapse are celebrating what they hope is the start of justice and a return to democracy. Fear and anxiety. Says there's a widespread concern over a potential power vacuum. Citizens fear civil war, retaliation from regime loyalists, and the humanitarian impact of foreign intervention. Sorry, y'all. That came from all the way down my intestines. Y'all just did. Y'all was holding my belly button trying to make it stay down there. That motherfucker said, no, we going to squeeze by you. So they have fear and anxiety with widespread concern over potential power vacuum. And you know what that means. Like, in other words, that's why the United States say they're going to stay down there until they put everything back together and make sure that that lady can run that country up down there. So, and they fear retaliation from regime loyalists and the humanitarian impact on foreign intervention. I understand. So, y'all, it says weariness. Before this week's events, most residents were exhausted by 600% inflation and chronic shortages, focusing primarily on daily survival. Now, I saw several videos of people down there. I've been following this Venezuela oil crisis thing for years, y'all. This is not my first time hearing about this. This has been going on for a long time, ever since motherfucking Maduro came in.
Yeah.
Their country just been falling apart ever since. So, they want to do shit on the low. So, you know, let's finish. Let's see. Following the capture of Nicolás Maduro by U.S. forces on January 3rd, Russia and China have issued strong condemnations because Russia and China are allies of Venezuela.
Yeah.
Now, why Venezuela? I mean, why Russia and China let the United States come in and do this? That's the question I want to know. Okay, if that y'all, we adversaries with China and Russia. They are adversaries.
Yeah.
So why didn't y'all run down there and start stopping us from doing what we're doing?
All right.
You know why?
Why?
Because this is going to give Putin permission to just kick motherfucking Zelensky ass out the way. Once this happens, this green light for see, Trump's like, watch this. Yo, you think you can't get rid of Zelensky? Watch this. Still, they are not currently engaging in direct military conflict with the U.S. to stop the intervention. Several factors explain why these allies are not intervening physically. Diplomatic pressure versus war. China and Russia prefer to use international law and diplomatic forums to oppose the move, which we already know that the international law is not working right now because guess what? Everybody's getting away with everything all around the world. You know, there's supposed to be global crimes that you're supposed to be able to get arrested for. Okay, yeah. Benjamin Netanyahu didn't get arrested for what he did to Palestine. Iran is not getting arrested. Nobody's getting arrested.
Right.
So the world court is like out of order right now. It's like, I don't care. Listen, y'all ain't listening to us no way. Y'all gonna do what y'all gonna do. Just going out there and do what you're going to do anyway because nobody's gonna arrest you. Do you win? It's not arresting nobody. Nobody's doing nothing. So international crime is just off the chain. Says they have called the operation a violation of sovereignty, but have shown no desire to start a global war over Venezuela. I guess they think it ain't shit. I guess they think Venezuela is just a piece of garbage.
Right.
America, if you want to spend your money down there, go ahead. Because China, we ain't doing it. And Russia's like, no. We're too far away. America, y'all right there. Just go on over there and handle that shit.
Right.
Military limitations. While Russia has provided military aid in the past, its current focus remains on its own regional conflicts, leaving it with limited resources to project power in South America against the U.S. military. Now, this is kind of interesting. It says, while Russia has provided military aid in the past, its current focus remains on its own regional conflicts, leaving it with limited resources to protect project power in South America and against U.S. military. So, in other words, they saying we using our stuff over here. We ain't got time to go down there and play with y'all. Economic interest. China is Venezuela's largest creditor. While it opposes the U.S. takeover, it may be waiting to see if a transition allows for the repayment of Venezuela's massive debt, which has stagnated under Maduro. Now, do you think that Donald Trump is going to pay back Venezuela's debts to China with this oil? We owe China billions of dollars. What is Donald Trump known for not doing? Paying people. So China, I don't know what y'all doing up over there, but you need to pick somebody else because you might have got your money if this was Kamala Harris, but since it's Trump, we don't know because he already stealing shit. Oh, goodness. It says economic interest. China is Venezuela's largest creditor. I have read that. Cuba's crisis. Cuba is currently facing a severe domestic economic and energy crisis. I heard that Trump might be doing something like this to Cuba next. That's what I heard. But leave Cuba alone. They are just fine. The people ain't asking us to do shit. The people are happy because I've seen several videos lately about Cuba and Cuba life and people visiting Cuba and all that. Them people happy. They are happy. Yeah. They are some of the smartest people in the world. They don't care that they can't leave. They living on a beautiful island in the middle of nowhere and they love it. And I love it for them. And guess what? Cubans know how to leave if they want to leave. How you think there's so many of them in goddamn Miami? Half of Miami's Cuban. So they know how to leave if they want to leave. They can hop in. They take boats, like little paddle boats from Cuba to Miami. You know that? They do.
I've heard of it, yeah.
It's that close. I think it's like 60 miles away from Miami. It's not that far. I mean, it's far if you're on a paddle boat, but, you know, if you try hard enough, you can get there. Y'all, it says, all right, so that's it about that, y'all. I mean, you know, we're going to have to watch and see what happens in the future with this. Again, I'm in the middle. I don't know what. Right now, I'm sitting here looking like, yeah, these people need help, but how much help do they need?
All right.
You know what I'm saying? If you're going to be taking oil, see, now I could be a Republican as long as I'm going to get something out of it. That's wrong. I shouldn't be doing that. But don't be raising the price of everything else over here, too.
Right.
American Airlines, not American Airlines, the company, American Airlines are already taking advantage of the low gas prices. I saw this ad for Frontier the other day on Facebook telling myself, you want to go anywhere you want for the next 365 days? Just pay us $362. You can fly unlimited. You ever seen that? Child. Maybe because you ain't booked enough flights. It's not in your algorithm.
Yeah.
All right, so y'all, I don't know. I guess they don't get no slam. Damn, I'm trying to get if they get a slam or not.
Like a shaky slam.
I'm not doing you. Do they get a slam or not?
No.
No, I don't think so either. Do they get a slam, mommy?
I don't know. I don't care.
Oh Lord, bye y'all. We're gonna have to see what happens. We're gonna have to watch this story because we're gonna be watching it for a while. Now, this next story I really do not care about. I don't know why you even put this on my computer. I don't know why you put this on my computer. I don't know why.
You don't care about it?
No.
Okay.
Ray J said the other day when they said that he was talking about getting his booty got by Puff Daddy, he was in an interview with Amber Rose, Amber Rose.
What's your problem?
Yeah,
your problem is that you really want to be a white girl. Your problem is that you really don't even want to be black. You go and check me, then check.
So, did you let the whole thing play?
No.
What'd you cut it off for?
Just
Is the whole point? I don't.
Yeah.
I was. Anyway, so y'all, Ray J said that it wasn't. He said that in the video that captures him saying that Diddy got him by the booty and was doing him and everything. He said that he wasn't talking about himself. He said that the video started after he was talking about the boy that's accusing Diddy. He was pretending like he was him.
Yeah. Okay.
He wasn't saying that it was him. He was talking about it was somebody. He said he was like, I couldn't believe that it got picked up by the New York Times and everything, that it wasn't even me, child, that I was talking about. But anyway, y'all, Ray J, I only talk about this Ray J stuff because somebody I know is in love with Ray J. That's the only reason why I talk about this mess. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't talk about Ray J. And I can't believe we have a whole story about it. Y'all, I like it when Ray J just gets auto slammed. That's what I like. Y'all, this come from Media Takeout. It says Ray J is trending online after a live stream. Oh, and this would come from Media Takeout, y'all. And I know how y'all feel about Media Takeout. Oh.
But I ain't one to gossip, so you ain't heard that from me.
Yeah, it says Ray J is trending online after a live stream conversation with Amber Rose went viral. In the clip, Ray J is seen defending Sean Diddy Combs and doubling down on his past allegations he had made about Suge Knight. Now, I don't care about this at all. Y'all, I'm super hungry. Like, I think I'm gonna be sick in a minute. Y'all, I'm super hungry. Can there ain't chips in there or something?
I don't know.
Oh Lord, I need to give me some sugar in my body or something. I got to. Y'all, hold up for a second. I'll be right back. This is a live show, y'all. I'm starving. I got to do something about this. Hold up. I'll be right back. Don't try to look at my stuff either. Talk to the people.
Ray J. What did he say that? I wonder what did Ray J say?
Talking to the people. Oh, goodness, y'all. Woo, child, y'all know this is gonna really put a stop to my hunger right here.
What's that?
A nut roll.
Come on, cat.
This is for me. Y'all, oh Lord. It has caramel and white filling. Yeah, this thing is so delicious, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. This is better than a payday.
I don't like paydays.
Y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh my God. Oh. It's hitting my stomach too. My stomach's like, yeah, we finally got something to grind this motherfucker. Protein, iron, sugar. I should be good. 22 grams of fat, 22% cholesterol, sodium, 9 grams of protein, 3 grams, 10% fiber. This helps hunger for real, straight up. You want a piece? You want a piece? Here, just take it. It's peanuts. Because you make everything so damn suspicious these days. You know? All right, okay. I'm back. Right. It says right here, Ray J says, let me just start the whole story back over because it's going to be a huge gap in this shit. People gonna be like, what the fuck is he talking about? It says Ray J makes shocking allegations about Suge Knight. This comes from Media Takeout. And y'all know how I feel about Media Takeout.
But I ain't one to gossip, so you ain't heard that from me.
It says Ray J is trending online after a live stream conversation with Amber Rose. You know I can't stand her. You can just Amber Rose. Amber Rose.
You know what's your problem? Your problem is that you really want to be a white girl. Your problem is that you really don't even want to be black. You gonna check me, then check me.
I do not like her. I don't. Amber Rose and Tokyo Tony's in the same bucket with me. They are, for me. Okay, it says, I do know the truth because I know Diddy. He said, Diddy did some bad things, but taking a man out of his will, I never saw that from him. Ray J went on to contrast the belief that, which claims that he has previously made about Suge Knight, alleging that Knight exhibited troubling behavior towards men. I don't care. I don't.
Skip it.
It says, I know N-words that do that, and Diddy never came off like Suge Knight came off. He said, I think he was way more horny for an N-word than Puffy was. God. Y'all. I mean, you know what? I ain't gonna lie. In 2025, 2026, y'all, listen, I don't think there's no more straight men. So, back in the day, all the bottoms were real feminine. Now, either one of these could be a bottom in today's.
Oh, come on, cat.
I'm not even kidding. You can't tell who's what no more. I think society did influence some people. I think it did. Because y'all, ain't no way. How the song go? Aretha Franklin, ain't no way.
Love you.
Yeah, ain't no way, y'all. Ain't no way. Amber Rose pushed back strongly against Ray J's defense of Diddy. You know the truth, said Amber Rose. People knew Jeffrey Dahmer. Just because somebody's more outward doesn't mean that nothing else didn't happen. Shut up. I'm tired of this. Bye, Amber Rose. And bye, all y'all. Bye. Oh, you said this is old.
Yeah.
This is real old. This is from American Idol times.
Yeah.
Child. This is really important, y'all. We're going to go from some foolishness to something serious again. Y'all, While they doing all this carrying on down there, y'all, Congress failed to extend Obamacare subsidies. The Democrat says they can save them. Now, Trump is washing one hand with the other hand. Let me tell you what I mean by that. So you're going to lower gas prices but raise healthcare wages? In other words, you still getting the money.
Right.
You just refocusing where you going to steal it from. How you going to rape Americans? Congress failed to extend Obamacare subsidies. The Democrat says Trump can save them. NPR says millions of Americans are facing higher health care premiums in the new year after Congress allowed Affordable Care Act subsidies to expire. But earlier this week, a bipartisan group of senators worked to strike a compromise that could resurrect the enhanced ACA premium tax credits, potentially blunting the blow of rising monthly payments for Obamacare enrollees. Now, y'all know I have Obamacare, and I only have it because, they tripping out here, and the insurance companies are all tripping. And there is a price on my Obamacare. I think it's like $500 and something a month, but I get a credit on it. So the credit takes care of the monthly payment. So I'm not paying anything. So I guess what they're saying is that it's going to increase from that. So me not paying nothing, it might go to $1,000 a month.
Right.
Then I'll be paying $500 and something a month. Potentially blunting the blow of rising monthly payments of Obamacare enrollees. There are several Republican and Democratic senators who are seeing what a disaster this will be for families that they represent. Senator Peter Welch, a Democrat from Vermont, said on Morning Edition Thursday that that's the common ground here, and it's a doable thing. Okay, it better be. It says, Welch said he joined a bipartisan call Tuesday, first reported by Punchbowl News, in which a handful of senators charted out a possible health care compromise. Now, what the hell is Punchbowl News?
Right.
Where that at? That must be some local shit somewhere. It says, we could extend the credits for a couple of years. We could reform it, West said of the call. You could put out an income cap. You could have a copay, or you could have penalties on insurers who commit fraud. You actually could introduce some cost-saving reductions that have bipartisan support. Now, they talking about the credit. See, remember I told you I'm getting a credit every month on my Obamacare.
Yeah.
And I only get Obamacare. Before y'all start saying crazy shit, Obamacare is not only just for poor people. It's for people who entrepreneurs work for themselves. They don't have a corporation giving them tax money. I mean, giving them, paying for their insurance.
Right.
So what the government is doing is that, it's, instead of companies paying for their employees' insurance, the government is paying for my insurance. Basically, is what's happening with that credit. So when they start taking away that tax credit, they're gonna be trying to charge me $500 something. If I give my United Healthcare statement next month and it says that I have to give them $500 something, the only way I'm giving them $500 is if gas prices go to 25 cents a gallon. I spend a lot of money every month on gas.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
Y'all, I hope y'all like, share, and subscribe to my channel, please. Y'all, call your senators and stuff, please. Y'all use that 5Call app and call your senators, please, to let them know that you don't want the subsidies to end.
Yeah.
Okay, because the people have the voice. If y'all don't use the voice, then guess what? They're going to do whatever the hell they want to do. Bye. Y'all, why is this story 2 pages? I don't understand, but this is not the, oh, that is him. Yeah. That's a horrible picture. I didn't think he was that good looking when I saw him on the video playing the violin or whatever. But this picture is doing him way dirtier than that video. Y'all, this is Will Smith's accuser. Now, let me tell y'all something. Listen, I'm not trying to be funny, but didn't they say that Will Smith and August Alsina was sleeping together, or August Alsina and the mama was sleeping together, or something like that?
Yeah.
No. No shade to the boy, but baby, the look is not looking. I hope Will Smith, I hope you're not attracted to that. Okay? I can see if he was a little bit more masculine, like something like. But to each his own. I don't care.
You're right.
But I'm gonna call cap on this whole thing because, baby, I don't think Will Smith would be putting everything on the line for this. I mean, that could be wrong. You okay? You're not okay. You are? Oh, goodness. Y'all, let's go. This comes from People Magazine. This says, a musician is suing Will Smith and his company for sexual harassment for SA, alleging wrongful termination and retaliation. Professional violinist Brian King Joseph filed a complaint at the Superior Court of California, County of Los Angeles on Tuesday, December 30th, against the Bad Boy Star 57 and Trey Ball Studios Management, Inc. Y'all, let me tell you something. Is it in here about what happened? Okay, let me see. This is a stupid lawsuit, y'all. I keep saying it's a nothing burger. It's a nothing burger.
Yeah.
Okay? You ain't gonna get nothing from Will Smith, especially in Los Angeles County in California. You should have picked where you live to file this lawsuit because ain't nobody gonna prosecute this man in California. They not. Not over no something that there's not even no evidence or nothing. It says, the complaint claims that Smith was deliberately grooming and priming Mr. Joseph for further exploitation. I don't think so. Look what Tyler Perry be getting. And look what Will Smith be getting. Sorry. Boy, you need to go sit down.
Come on, cat.
It says, after inviting Joseph to join his global tour based on a true story in 2025, in November 2024, it details an alleged traumatic series of events in March 2025 amid Smith's tour, in which Joseph claims that he discovered someone had entered his Las Vegas hotel room with no signs of forced entry. Okay, listen. First of all, you didn't buy the room, so it's not even your room.
All right.
Okay? It was given to you. So anybody in Will Smith's management or whatever can go in that room at any point in time. Now, you might feel violated because they went in your room because you think it's your room, but it ain't your room. It's only yours because you have a key.
All right.
Okay, it says evidence. It says Joseph claims that he discovered that someone had entered his Las Vegas hotel room with no signs of forced entry. Evidence of a sexual threat of violence. I'm sorry, y'all. Allegedly including a handwritten note reading, Brian, I'll be back. Just us. With a drawn heart and signed Stone F. As well as wipes in a beer bottle and a red backpack. A bottle of HIV medication with another individual's name. An earring, a hospital discharge paperwork belonging to a person unbeknownst to Joseph. Listen, this could have been somebody doing a prank on you.
Right.
Somebody in a crew maybe people were plotting against you that they didn't want you there anyway and they knew your weaknesses and how to make you wig out and act crazy. And you fell for it. I don't think this has nothing to do with Will Smith. Now, I could be wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm just telling them what I think happened.
Right.
Where it says the musician is suing Will Smith and his company for SA, alleging wrongful termination and retaliation. Professional violinist Brian Joseph filed a complaint. What is it? It's the same thing as the top.
It should be.
It is. Look. Judah, what you was just when you was doing this show today, you was just like half asleep or something. You was like,
no.
Man, let me just go ahead and do this show. Look, I don't even care today because I do care most of the time, but today I'm just tired. Now, I'm going to do the best I can. And Uncle Aki just going to have to get over it. If he don't like what I did, fuck him. He can do the show his damn self. He know how to do this show. Like he tell me all the time, I can do this show by myself.
Oh, come on, cat.
Oh. It says, following Joseph reporting the incident to hotel staff, a local non-emergency police line, and Smith's management team. Now, why are you doing all of this? The complaint alleges as a member of tour management team later shamed. Listen, first of all, if you're doing all of this acting crazy and shit, I would want you off my tour because I'm like, listen, you can't be doing this every day.
Right.
Okay? Everywhere we go, this is how you gonna act? We on a tour. We doing a tour together. Everybody plays stunts on each other. Okay? It was just a joke. This how you gonna act every day? I'm just saying. It says another violinist was allegedly hired to assume the same position on the tour, per the complaint. The incident caused Joseph severe emotional distress. Yeah, because you fucked up your own bag. Economic loss, reputational harm, and other damages that he caused himself, including PTSD and other mental illnesses as a result of the termination, reads the complaint. Now, how you got PTSD from this, and what's triggering your PTSD? Post-traumatic stress disorder. Now, how are you getting PTSD from this? You can't see a violin no more? Huh? Every time you see a violin, you just fall in the ground in a puddle of your own tears? You can't believe that this Will Smith tour keep going on? And every time you see Will Smith, you go in the bathroom and get in the tub with no water in it and cry to yourself because you fucked up your shit? Is that your PTSD? Huh? Is your PTSD every time you hear, welcome to Miami, I'm gonna need mommy. Every time you hear that, you just lose your damn mind? Every time you see a hotel chain, at the hotel chain you were standing there when this shit went down, you have to cover your eyes so you won't spaz the fuck out. The Hilton, Listen here, man. Get your life together, okay? You had a big opportunity. I know some people going to be against what I'm saying. I don't care. You fucked up your shit, and now you want to blame somebody. You went crying, everybody, this is... And somebody said, oh, really? Oh, really? Let's sue them. With no case. And now, if you thought you had PTSD before, and you thought you ruined your life before, what you think is going to happen now that everybody knows this about him?
All right.
But he going to get even more PTSD.
Yep.
Child. It says the complaint follows a $3 million lawsuit filed in December 1st from a former associate, Bilal Salam, a.k.a. Brother Bilal, against the Oscar winner's wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, claiming she verbally threatened him. I'm so sick of these people with these nothing sandwich lawsuits. If this is the case, I'll be in court 24/7 over the shit that people will say to me or about me, to my face, behind my back, whatever. If this was the case, I'd be online every time somebody say, shut your faggot ass up. I'll be filing lawsuits against them.
Take a screenshot.
Yeah, screenshot. This person, I have PTSD because they called me an F-bomb. Y'all stop tripping out here in these streets. Get some thick skin. If you're going to be in entertainment, you got to have thicker skin than this.
Yeah.
Now, I've seen your videos. You know how to play the guitar, the violin real good. And guess what? They replaced him with a white girl. Now, you think that she gonna get treated any better than you on a Will Smith tour? They probably harassing the fuck out her ass right now. But guess what she gonna do? She gonna thug it out.
Right.
Okay? Stop playing, y'all. Bye, whatever your name is. Bye. We don't care. Bye. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I got to talk about this. I've been shelving this story for like 2 weeks now. Let me just go ahead and talk about it, y'all. Turn the crawl off. Y'all, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Please, 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 y'all. It says NBC new home buyer index measures the market. Now, it's a buyer's market right now in cars and in homes, which means that you can get a good deal right now whether you're trying to buy a house or a car. Because it's a buyer's market. There's too much inventory and not enough buyers because interest rates are high. and car sellers are tripping.
Yeah.
Because we can't wait for BDO or whatever the name of that company is to get over here in the United States. What's the name of it?
BYD, right?
Yeah, BYD, whatever it's called. Because Americans are going to flop to them Chinese cars quick. Mm-hmm. And that's why American car companies don't want them over here. They're like, don't bring them over here.
I already saw a few here already.
You did?
Yeah. Remember one time I showed you?
Somebody must have bought their own car from somewhere else. Because they don't have no dealerships here.
Yeah.
So they must have already had it, moved to America,
Imported
and brought it with them.
Yeah.
Child, because them cars is crushing American cars down to the ground, baby. And I'm not even kidding. Yeah, it says mortgage rates are still above 6%, and 3 out of 10 homes are sold above the listing price. But none of these factors fully captures the variety of challenges buyers nationwide face in the current market. The conditions on the ground can vary widely across state and even county lines, and even across the street, and even with the neighborhood says from black to white. To better capture how housing market conditions shift at the local level as comprehensively and as close to real time as possible, we're introducing a new monthly gauge, the NBC News Home Buyer Index. The Home Buyer Index, which NBC News developed with the guidance of real estate industry analysts, a real estate expert from the Federal Reserve Bank of Atlanta, and other experts, is a number on a scale of 0 to 100, representing the difficulty and potential buyer faces trying to buy a home. The higher the index value, the higher the difficulty. The lower the index value of 10 examples suggests better purchasing conditions for a buyer. Well, you don't need the NBC to tell you this bullshit. Just go to a mortgage lender and let them see what kind of magic they can work for you to be able to get a mortgage. Don't go by this NBC thing, y'all. Because guess what? Lenders and builders are out here doing whatever they need to do to get you to qualify for that damn house. And so are car sellers, too. They do the same thing.
Yeah.
If you battle with them hard enough, you'll get what you want. Because guess what? They want to get rid of their inventory because inventory is high.
Yeah.
Sometimes they even take a loss to sell a car just to get it off the lot to make room for the 2026s that's coming.
All right.
So I don't need to read no more of this because that's stupid. This is what you call a commercial for NBC, and I'm not reading that. Bye. Oh goodness, y'all. Let's see. Guess what, y'all? Wait. Yeah, we'll be right back.
This show is brought to you by Chris Castaneda with Mortgage Right. Tired of throwing money away on rent? Escape the cycle and start building real wealth. Chris can help you land the perfect home loan for your unique situation. Whether you're a first-time buyer or looking to upgrade, we'll guide you every step of the way, from pre-approval to closing. Contact Chris today to get started.
We're back, y'all, and guess what it's time for, y'all? It's time for Means Gossip. Yeah, Coco Gauff saves at the U.S. Open. Saves the U.S. at the United Cup. Wawrinka starts farewell season with a win. I don't know who that is. We only here for Coco Gauff. Let me see what picture up down here. Let me see. Is this a new picture? Mm-hmm. It is? Oh. Because it looked like she got on an old Serena wig. Nothing? Now that was funny.
Oh, come on,
Why
cat.
is this the only button you using today?
No, I use a lot of buttons.
No, you ain't seen Little Boy yet.
We ain't have a reason for Little
That
Boy.
was a reason for Little Boy, yes, right there. What did you talk about? That was perfect. This came from the Jamaica Observer. It says Coco Gauff rode to the rescue with a 6-1-6-1 hammering of Salona Sierra to nudge United States towards a 2-1 defeat of Argentina on Saturday at the United Cup. The defending champion trailed 0-1 after Sebastian Baez had earlier shocked 6th-ranked Taylor Fritz 4-6, 7-5, 6-4 despite an American firing down 23 aces. Fritz suffered a minor ankle roll at the match, which put him off his power-hitting game, and he was unable to close the gap on Baez, who beat the 28-year-old for the first time in 6 meetings. Now, why are you talking about all these people? And the story is about Coco Gauff. Why you ain't just take this part out?
Because it's about the whole. No.
Gauff and Christian Harrison eventually clinched the tie in a mixed doubles decider, defeating Mario Lourdes Carly and Guido Arrizzotti 6-4, 6-1. I'm happy there's a bit of pressure, Gauff said. I know I can play even better, and I want to continue this. Girl, say that same shit when the U.S. Open start next month or in February or March. When is the U.S. Open? It's sometime coming up in the spring. Stan Wawrinka, I don't care about her. None of these other people. Bye, Coco Gauff. Congratulations, girl. You did what you're supposed to do up there ahead, and you know. You know what? I'm always somehow supposed to cover, support black business and stuff. And then when I get to the black business story, I'm always like, skip.
I'm gonna walk away because I need to calm down because bitches in here is motherfucking trying me and I'm ready to pop the fuck off. Because you're gonna say and call me arrogant and like you don't like me. Bitch, you don't know me from a motherfucking.
Y'all, okay, good. All right, so this black woman owned the olive oil brand, now has 4 locations in Atlanta and continues to defy the odds. Black News, this comes from blacknews.com. At a time when small retailers across the country are fighting to stay afloat, 2 Atlanta women are quietly building a culinary brand that's capturing national attention. Malatrice or Mally Montgomery and Ayana Nikki Carver. Now, how'd she get Nikki out of Ayana? I don't know. Co-founders of Vine and she must be from South Carolina because that's the only place you could be from where your name can be whatever and your nickname can be Nikki. Okay, because it depends on what people want to call you, right? So, are proving that passion, community, commitment, and exceptional flavor can cut through even the most competitive food marketplace. The longtime friends and self-described food lovers have grown their premium olive oil and balsamic vinegar company into 4 thriving retail locations, all while each maintaining demanding full-time careers. Now, you know what? I appreciate olive oil and balsamic vinegar.
Yeah.
I love that. I would shop at this store. Definitely. I would like olive oil infused with what? Let's go see, child. Yes. Because y'all know me, when I eat my salads and stuff, this is what I want to tell y'all about salad. Y'all, I don't care how dope you think your salad is. I don't care how much fruits and nuts and vegetables you put in your salad. Once you put that ranch on it, everything just got negated.
Yeah.
I'm for real.
I know.
Once you put ranch on it, or any one of them bottles, even though I used to use the balsamic vinaigrette from the grocery store that's supposed to be organic from HEB.
Yeah.
I looked at the label, terrible. That's why I just started doing it myself. It only takes 10 seconds, oil and vinegar on your own salad.
Right.
And trust me, y'all, it's delicious.
Yeah.
Put you some feta cheese in there, season a little bit with a tiny bit of salt and some ground black pepper, and some feta cheese, because the feta cheese is the salt. So you really don't need that. Just use your imagination. Put dry fruits and nuts and stuff in your salad. Be lit.
Add some capers.
If I'm going to do capers in my salad, then I'm not going to add all of that other stuff.
Yeah.
Because the capers, well, I guess you could. But if you're going to use capers, then cut out the feta
salt.
cheese. Huh? No, the salt or feta cheese if you're going to use capers. You got to pick a different cheese.
Yeah.
If you're going to use capers. Right, Mom? Okay. No. Let me get back to these ladies, y'all. It says Molly is a certified physician associate and assistant professor, while Nikki is a general sales manager for a major media outlet. Unlike many food entrepreneurs backed by investors or free schedules, Molly and Nikki built Vine and Olive during lunch breaks, late nights, and weekends. As black women in historically underrepresented corner of the gourmet food industry, they had no blueprint. All they had was shared belief that food can bring people together and elevate everyday life. Now, I know this for a fact. Black people love olive oil.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
Okay? They put it on their skin. They put it in their hair. They put it in their food. They love it.
I know. Sure.
So if you can get you some olive oil with a little hey added to it to put on your glistening skin, Could you imagine like almond butter olive oil or some shit like that?
Ooh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And put that shit on your skin, nigga. What you smell so good in the spring and summertime outside. People be like, ooh, you smell ready to eat, boo. And could you imagine using that olive oil stuff to,
Okay.
yeah, stuff would be looking so good and clean and shiny and everything, child. After you get done, you just leave it on there. You don't even wash it off. So I'm happy for these ladies, y'all. What's the name of this thing again? It's called Vine and Olive. Vine and Olive. Okay, so it says what began as a post-pandemic idea has grown into an Atlanta favorite thanks to a customer-first model that encourages tasting, exploration, and education. Vine and Olive offers premium olive oils flavored with extra virgin oils and balsamic vinegar, all which customers can sample in-store, creating a curated culinary experience that big box retailers simply can't match. Now, when they talk about this, really what they're saying is that, it's like an experience when you go in there,
Yeah.
You're gonna taste certain olive oils,
Yeah.
like you doing wine or something like that, or, coffee or anything else. This is brilliant what these ladies are doing.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. You know what, ladies? This can actually work in white neighborhoods too, because white people, especially urban white people,
Yeah.
they love shit like this. Says what? Okay, it says with a total of 4 locations, a 5th retail partnership in the horizon, more corporate tasting partnerships ahead, and growing media interest, Molly and Nikki are just getting started. I'm proud of them. It's a good job. All right, so y'all go to Olive and Vine and Olive in Atlanta. Find the location. I wonder if they deliver.
Yeah.
We should go to their website and find out if they deliver or not, because that's really good what they're doing. I think it's good. Don't care about that. I don't care about that either. It says, who's the Island Boys? Are those 2 gay boys?
Yeah.
Yeah, it says Island Boys Frankie Venegas arrested on New Year's Eve. Auto slam again. Ciao, bye. Y'all, guess what it's time for, y'all? It's time for whoop, boom, the Kim K Slam. Why are you looking at me like that? Cause you sleepy. You've been sleeping all day.
Well, there must be a reason.
The reason is because you ain't got nothing to do. You need to go in your room and vacuum the floor or something.
My room ain't said nothing like that.
Huh?
My room ain't said nothing like that.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Like I said, my room
Or
ain't
sweep
said-
the kitchen. Fold them clothes in the laundry room that's in there that's piled up to the ceiling.
Oh, they ain't my clothes.
Some of them is your clothes.
Not all of them.
Not all of them. Okay, well, you can help out. You can fold your own clothes out of there. Wash some dishes.
I don't eat in dishes.
What you eat in?
My hand.
Okay, now you playing it down. You gonna start crying any second now? Okay, what you gonna start crying about?
Everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. You ready? Come on. Action. Come on now. Come on. Oh, here it comes.
He did nothing to nobody. I did nothing to nobody.
Hold the mic.
Oh, man, come on, cat.
Lord. Y'all, she do this all the time. And y'all, she's faking y'all, okay? This is for y'all entertainment, okay? Do not believe my mom. She's
Judah know I'm sick.
Y'all should see her face, y'all. Ridiculous. Oh, Lord, child.
Fafa, you need a Grammy.
Yeah, for real. We need to put her up there here so she can get us some more views and awards and stuff. Y'all, don't forget to like and share, subscribe to our channel. Please, we need it. Mm-hmm. Y'all, we got like 200 subscribers in like 3 days.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Yes. So y'all keep the momentum going. Y'all know y'all like me. Mm-hmm. Y'all know y'all like me. Recently, I was even questioning why I even do this. And I was like, why am I even doing this? Mm-hmm. I do have a goal. I do have an agenda that we will get to in the future, y'all. But we got 2 minutes to end this show because, Opus clip. Y'all, Trump. I don't know. Yes, no, up, down, left, right. I don't know.
Yes, no, maybe so.
I'm in the middle. I don't know. Because as long as the people in Venezuela are happy with this, I have to stand with them. That's how I'm going to look at it. Okay. If the people in Venezuela are like, yes, Trump, thank you. Right. Then I'm with y'all. Okay? If they over there like, oh, hell no, fuck Trump. Get him out of here. We'll deal with this ourselves. Then I'm not with you, okay? Right. Ray J, we don't care. Buy Amber Rose, mainly, okay? Nicki Minaj feuding with Mariah Carey, that's an old-ass story. Congress, Obamacare, y'all better get that credit extension done because I'm not paying y'all no money. I'm not. Home Buying Index, that's a commercial. Don't listen to that. Coco Golf, congratulations to you, girl. Y'all go and visit Vine and Olive in Atlanta. Y'all go visit them. I'm gonna visit them when I get off the show. See if I can order me some shit. Just have it sent here. Yeah. Mommy, you want to say bye to the people? Say bye. You not crying no more? No. you was just crying a minute ago. You done?
Yeah.
Oh Lord, it's coming back. Never mind. Judah, how can people get in contact with you?
Instagram at Judah's Photography, JUDAHS_photography_.
And I love y'all so much. Y'all know what I'll be doing till next time, y'all. I'll be sitting here waiting at the door. Bye. Oh. I'll be sitting here waiting at the door. Bye.
Sitting here waiting at the door, yeah. 1942.